Okay, back at it with another deck doc. Today, we have actually KitKat, who has said over in my Discord, "Hey Tam, once again, trying out Looming Terror just because I think the card is super dope." I agree with you. Rebby actually just pulled one at Locals this past weekend. Mostly, the deck is about always having the card Looming Terror in hand by using its enhance to add to the top, drawing it back with cards like Season Brawler, Ultra Regeneration, possible File Seizing. Chronostasis Trigger is a good card with Breaker 2. Quick Burn is another good card. It's powerful 3 and can be used with Ragdoll's Enhance to look at the top card of the deck, see if it's an attack, foundation, asset, or action, and then call the correct card type with Quick Burn Enhance to snap the momentum guaranteed. Hawk's Package to always have feathers in hand for Ragdoll's Enhance to make Looming Terror extremely difficult to block. First and foremost, I love that you love Looming Terror. That's very, very neat. So let's talk about the things that I don't necessarily like so far. What don't I like at the moment? I think the idea of drawing this card with Vial is very dependent on my opponent. I think drawing it with Season Brawler, again, dependent on my opponent. Drawing it with, what was the last thing you said? It was this one, this one, this one? Again, very dependent on my opponent. My opponent has to hit me. I am nervous about the validity of it because of how Ragdoll, or of how, like, little draw power the evil symbol has. But we're going to go take a look and see if there's anything that I can do. Because at the moment, I think the deck is great. I think the only thing... Oh, thank you. The only thing that I could maybe do is... Man, truthfully, I don't even know. Maybe we could put in, like, some amount of throws or something. I don't know. Let's go look at. Let's go look at it and see what's up. Because I think that, like, the idea of, like, 4x Looming Terror might not be the correct answer. It could be like a 2x and you find some other move, and then, like, if you looming, you looming. If you don't, you don't. That's okay. Like this Blue Flame Torment, for example. This is a different 7 damage move that you putting 4 extra speed on is just as good as Looming Terror. The difference between 5 damage, 5 speed and 7 speed printed in your character, it's the same speed. It's the same speed. But I get the idea is, hey, I want to play Looming Terror, so we're gonna try it. Hawks. Do we have Featherstorm? I did have other cards in mind, like Canine Tracer and Tamura's Protector earlier for drawing. Okay, we can look at those whenever we get there. Featherstorm. I think this card is cool, and the cool thing is that you could do is you can, like, sideboard into Hawks if you just, like, dedicate your main board to the Featherstorm. The other idea that you could do, truthfully, the other idea that you could do is you could run, like, Stretching Slam and run, like, an evil 6-diff package and probably feel just as good about it, right? Because, like, Looming Terror gets to not be a 7-diff, it's a 5-diff. I don't know. There's something there as well. And this Stretching Slam package does kill people. Like, it just kills people. Incompatible quirks. Looming Terror. Form, seal your attack. If it's blocked, discard it from the card pool. If it's not blocked, draw 2 cards. Name a card, reveal the top 4 of your deck. If the name card was revealed, add it to your hand, put the rest of the bottom of your deck. Oh, this card's insane. This card's exactly what we want. I think we have to play Canine Tracer, truthfully. Because, like, if I hit, I want to be able to stack Looming Terror, name Looming Terror, and add it back to my hand. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I want to do that. What was the other card you said? Tamura's Protector earlier. We'll have to get there when we get there. Yeah, I think 4x Canine Tracer actually makes the deck real. Because that's the biggest thing that I was nervous about is, like, how do you actually do the thing? How do you... I get putting it on top. How do you get it back? And this actively gets the card back. Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot, actually. Hand of Confession, no. Rappa, no. Lust for Battle, Yuhojo, Crystal Chokeslam. Play a 4-diff that matches 2 symbols with your character. We've got Evil. Okay, does not. I'm just gonna slam this at a 4 of in your deck. We're playing it. We're playing for this one. What are your thoughts on under the evil symbol? We actually play League of Villains Bar, and we just toss in the 4 copies of Nomu, or 4 copies of Hood. Excuse me. Like, I know that was an old idea that you had, and so like accidentally rolling the League of Villains Bar, like, might actually just be good. This card is older than I thought. Timur's Protector. I love Bar. I'm going to try it out again as an idea. Even if it is just, and like, it's just Bar, and it's just for Hood. And that's it, right? Just to go pick the thing up. Or maybe we try and find, like, what are your symbols? Nope. What are, I do this? What are your symbols? All Evil Life? I don't think there's an All Evil Life character. And, like, that's just that. So you just, oh, I'll pick up the thing that I want to pick up. Like, I don't hate that idea. And is it better than what Battle Arena's got going on? Because they're both assets. It also has 0 mid block with a 6 check in your 7 difficulty matters. Jed, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Holy cow. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. That's very kind. League Invitation is a good card. League of Villains Bar. Do we play this? No, I'm not. I don't think we need it. I think it's too cheeky. It's good, but it's just too cheeky. Runaway is a good card. I like Runaway a lot. We want to play Coping. This card says I can take a hit, stack my thing, and then redraw it. I can hit them, stack my thing, and redraw it. It probably means that I can't get to play it on the turn that I activate it, like if it's my turn, unless I've got just like a trillion foundations. Press conference also wouldn't be that bad either, truthfully. Like a couple press conferences make your Looming Terrors easier to play. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm digging it. I think I'm happy with what we have so far. The thing about Season Brawler is that Looming Terror just can't be blocked by Foundation, so Vile Seizing for the dead so I don't have too much other good deadlock instead of more power, even though there's possible draws, which is why I had them in. Think about Season Brawler. It can't be blocked by Foundation, so seizing for the... Okay. I think that this card's just not getting blocked, my guy. I think it's a 7 mid for 7 that sometimes gets +4 speed. Like, I just don't think they get to block this one. I think we're supposed to... Let's look at the block zones real fast. We have to play the 4 Canine Tracer because that's how we do our Looming Terror thing. I think we're supposed to kill the Chronostasis trigger. It is correct. It is a good block, but we just like have to be able to, or maybe we play triple Canine Tracer to make it 21 attacks. But I do want to put the 4th one in. From here, I get to find Force Quirk activation. Puts in Looming Terror. Nothing to see here is not a great card. It should be. Let's look at difficulty. Okay. This makes sense. So the thing that I want to get inside the deck. What up, Omar? The thing that I want to get inside the deck is Coping. I want 2 of this card in our deck. Block Zone. How many cards is it? 63. I'm sure that we want it as close to 60 as possible. Nothing to see here gets to leave. Goodbye, nothing to see here. Bunch of mids. It might be Force Quirk activation. Truthfully, I know that seems backwards, but I think Coping is more important than Force Quirk because you're gonna get this card in your momentum. I think them blocking it on turn 2, even turn 3, is gonna be nigh impossible. And just like the ability to pick up your kill condition is like what's important here. $61 cards. What else did I want in this deck? It was Press Conference. Okay, so House of Cards. Why House of Cards? Why House of Cards and not Press Conference? Because isn't Press Conference just like makes your kill conditions easier? You can go Canine Tracer, Looming Terror, pick up Looming Terror, show Press Conference, Looming Terror. This card ignores progressive now. This card doesn't count. Because this is back to being a 7 diff as opposed to being on an 8. Yeah, I think that this is just better than what House of Cards had going on. Right? Because if the idea is like to... This is a flow card as opposed to a disruption card. It could even be like triple Season Brawler and triple Press Conference. Like this is an acceptable answer. We don't need more damage because of Brute Strength. Maybe, well, Brute Strength says that your feathers are real. House of Cards was just to make their check worse, and I really didn't want them blocking Looming. That's fair. That's fair. If you need to make sure they don't block Looming, just add the Hawks' Feathers to your card pool for the +2 speed. It's the same math. You just lose a card in your hand. It's the same math. They check a 3 versus +2 speed. I think this is it. Obviously, you came in with like a well thought out deck, and so it's not like a ton that I can change or mess with. Your block zones are all still super even. It's 61 cards. And like the idea of, hey, I just want to play this one over and over again makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys. I think that's going to do it for this one. Easy peasy. We'll catch you on the next one.